In the last video, we talked about conflict of interest. Now we're going to talk about Rule 18, agreement with clients. First off, this rule gives the client the permission to hire or fire a legal practitioner as they wish. Basically, what this is saying is that a lawyer is not indispensable. If a client is uncomfortable with his lawyer's services, he can fire the lawyer and hire a new one. Nothing is stopping him. The only thing to consider is that if the lawyer has done some work for you, then the lawyer should be compensated for the work he did for you, even though he didn't get to finish. This is what is known as quantum merit. Also, when you hire a lawyer, as a client, you are obliged to perform any other obligation, both express or implied, that you owe to your legal practitioner. So in essence, just as the legal practitioner is devoted to the client's cause or matter, the client should also make sure that he does his part. Now, according to Sub-Rule 2, as a lawyer, you have to ensure that important agreements between you and your client are, as far as possible, reduced into writing. This would help you prevent stories later on from your client like, "I didn't say this, we didn't agree on this, they didn't cut me." However, just because you fail to have the agreement in writing does not absolve you, the lawyer, from performing these obligations owed to your clients in respect of a particular brief. So in essence, if you fairly made a contract with your client, but you didn't put it in writing, it doesn't free you from performing that contract. And that's all for Rule 18. The next one we'll be talking about is Rule 19, which talks about privilege and confidence of a client. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and remember, stay lawful, stay informed. Don't talk or give any advice to the opposing party, even if he asks for it. Deal with the opposing party's lawyer instead. If that opposing lawyer does not have legal representation, don't communicate or mislead him. The court would usually provide legal aid if he's an indigent person. Final note on privileged communication. It's important to know that this disclosure must have happened during the course of professional employment. Any disclosure that happens before then won't be considered as privileged information. Also, that privileged information remains privileged even after the professional employment. And that's all for this rule. The next rule is lawyer as witness for client. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and remember, stay lawful, stay informed.